down to this, guys. One more game to crown the Super Bowl champion. Welcome back, or welcome to America's Sports. We're going to preview, break down, and predict Super Bowl LVIII. In the playoffs this year, I was 10-2 straight up, 8-4 against the spread, and 7-5 against the over-unders. We had a pretty good playoffs. Just a reminder that if your TV or YouTube channel is not telling you their results, there's a reason why. Alright, let's get into it. Super Bowl LVIII is on CBS on Sunday, February 11th. It starts at 6:30 p.m. EST. And as you know, we got the 49ers versus the Chiefs. San Fran is giving 1.5 with the over-under at 47.5. It's a rematch of Super Bowl LIV, a game in which the Chiefs won to give Mahomes his first ring. There are some familiar faces returning on both sides, like the key cornerstone guys on each team. The Chiefs have Chris Jones and Travis Kelce. Meanwhile, the Niners have guys like Nick Bosa and Fred Warner. Funny enough, there are 9 guys from that Niners NFC Championship team on the roster today. As for the Chiefs, there's 8 that are still on the team from their first Super Bowl. As for the new key players, we welcome in Brock Purdy, Christian McCaffrey, Isaiah Pacheco, and Rashee Rice. What I do know is this has all the makings to be a great game yet again. On one side, with the 49ers, there was one of the best offenses in the NFL, and on that potent offense, it was just announced that Christian McCaffrey wins Offensive Player of the Year during the season, while the Kansas City Chiefs had one of the best defenses in the regular season. But I want to focus more on what they've done in the playoffs. The Niners, right on cue, are averaging about what they did in the regular season at 29 points per game in the 2 games that they played. Meanwhile, the Chiefs' points did increase, but only by about 1.5 points, but it's still over 23 points per game, as the Chiefs played 3 games and the Niners played 2. The Chiefs also playing the best defense in the NFL and the Ravens. But these 2 defenses right here are nothing to fuck with. The Chiefs are the second best defense and the Niners are probably top 5 somewhere. A couple of causes for concern here is the Niners in the 2 playoff games have given up 26 points per game and 159 rushing yards per game. The Chiefs' defense is giving up about half that at 13.7 points per game in their 3 games. The Niners have also given up more pass yards per game. So it's pretty clear the Chiefs have been the better defense, while the 49ers have been the better offense. So that's regular season and in the postseason. When we look at the injury report for the 49ers, only Kittle on offense is the one that's questionable, but I mean, we know he's going to play. And then on defense, they've got defensive tackle Armstead and linebacker Burks questionable. As for the Chiefs have a healthy defense. No one is questionable or out right now. And then on the offense, we're looking at wide receiver Rashee Rice and left guard Thuney. With these questionable designations, you would think since it's a Super Bowl that anyone who's questionable is going to play. That's pretty much what I'm assuming here. If you're looking for some touchdown scores, I think your best options are Christian McCaffrey and Isaiah Pacheco. Maybe you predict them together. McCaffrey has played in 18 games and he scored at least 1 touchdown in 16 of those. He's had 2 touchdowns in each playoff game this year. And as for Pacheco, he's scored a touchdown in his 7 straight games. He's had 1 touchdown in each playoff game as well. I think that San Fran is going to want to get out and score early and often. They'd rather play the Chiefs in a shootout than vice versa. And for the Chiefs, I think Mahomes and company will try to slow down this 49ers offense with long drives and letting the Chiefs defense get lots of rest. I do think the Niners have to be winning at halftime for them to win this game, and yeah, it could be tied too. I do think that they cannot be losing at halftime to the Chiefs. I don't think they would come back this time against this team. I say this a lot, but the Chiefs just don't let you score in the second half. This is one of those teams that could counter this though, because they do average 30 a game. At the beginning of the playoffs, I made a poll on who you guys think will win it, and only 1% had the Chiefs at the start of the playoffs, and only 3% had the Niners. Wow. I'm going to take, my prediction goes with, I've got the Kansas City Chiefs winning it again. In a very close game. I think it's going to come down to a field goal. And I'm gonna go under 47.5 because that's who I am. I'm tied the unders guy. Let me know in the comments section below who you think is gonna win the Super Bowl. If you want to check out some more fun stuff, I made an NFL episode of He's the Beast for one guy on each of the Super Bowl teams that you can check out right up here if you're interested. But even though football is coming to a close for this season, we are not gonna stop talking about it, so don't you dare worry about that. But until next time, guys, and if you follow along other leagues like the NBA, well, we also cover that too here. So give a like and subscribe, maybe share this with a buddy. That's gonna do it, guys. Make sure you're subscribed for more of America's Sports.